Hey everybody, here's another review of a product especially designed for people with back issues, which I am one of. This is a zero gravity chair by a company called Human Touch, and I had no idea about these chairs. I saw one about 6 months ago in a thrift store here, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna get in that and check it out. It was pretty beat up, and it was a manual model, so I got in it, pulled the lever, and kind of tilted backwards. And they're based on the whole NASA rocket chairs, and really comfortable. I only sat in it a few minutes, so getting out of it was a little difficult, but I figured, it's something, if you buy one of these, you get used to it, or you figure out how to do it, Anyways, they wanted $200 for it. I just didn't have the room. And just wasn't on my radar at all. So this room used to be a bedroom. We had a queen size bed in here. There's an office, my guitars and stuff are in here. And we decided to remove the bed and to kind of turn this into a lounge. So I wanted to get a nice recliner in here to listen to music and just kind of relax when I wasn't working or playing the guitar or whatever. So I started looking at recliners. And I did think of this, but I didn't, I went to Scandinavian Design and started looking at them. I looked at a company called Stressless. They're made in Norway. And I saw two models that I really liked. One was called Max and one was called Mike. And they make them in 3 different sizes, small, medium, and large. And of course, I looked at the large one. And they were really comfortable. They had a pedestal base, and they only support 285 pounds, which I'm under that, but I've not always been under that. So that was a concern, and the sales guy told me that they have a customer who's over that weight limit, and they've broken several chairs, and the company is really good about fixing them. These chairs start at $4,000, and depending on what leather you get, they can run over $5,000. Of course, the leather that I wanted was a premium leather, and it was over $5,000. So I got the brochures, went home, did a lot of research on them. Everyone raves about these chairs. And then I started doing research of these because I thought about that time in the thrift store 6 months ago. So I started looking at them, and the non-powered model, I think it starts at $3,000. And they go up from there. There's powered models too. So there's a couple different brands that make them, but this Human Touch brand is supposed to be the most reliable, and they've been around for 30 years. They're based in Long Beach. And so I looked around for dealers around my neighborhood, and there wasn't any. The closest one was San Diego, which is over 2 hours away. So we made a plan to go and check them out. So we got up on Saturday morning, we drove down there, and they had told me, yeah, we have them in stock, and if you have a truck or something, you can take them home. We got there, and there's a couple different options. The padding set is the biggest option. There's 3 different padding sets. One padding set is just the bare bones. It's not leather. It's some sort of synthetic leather. And after years of use, the coating of this peels away. I wanted a premium leather. So the mid-tier padding set has memory foam in it and a lumbar support, and it's leather. So that was a little bit of an upgrade. And then they have one even higher that has heating elements in it. And the seating surface is a little bit different than this one. So fully intended to get a manual one if I liked it. And we brought the truck, and we got in one of the chairs, a manual one, and I reclined, and it was like, whoa, this is awesome. Then I tried to get back out. And again, my back has been bothering me lately. I've been using my inversion table all the time again. And getting out of it was hard, and I strained my back. So my partner said, I know you're not interested in the motorized one. Why don't we just get in there and go and check it out? So it was right next door to it was the motorized one. So I got in it and was messing around with it, and it's got a lumbar in it as well. And this one had heating on it too. And the memory foam seemed a little bit better on the padding set that this one was on. And the sales rep said, the motors really don't go out that much. Usually what people replace on these are the pad sets. So after contemplating, we were in the store for probably half an hour. And I finally said, okay, I want one. I want the motorized one and I want the mid-tier pad set. So it comes in 2 boxes, one for the pad set and one with the base, and the back comes off. And so it's just the base. It's all wrapped up in these boxes, and I'll show you that here. And it wasn't really that difficult to install and put together. They offer that for $500. I'm like, holy cow, I'm not doing that. Even with a bad back, I can get this in here and get it all set up. So I took one morning, I got up. We had painted this room, so the chair was sitting in the garage in the boxes for about a week. And then when the painting was all done, I brought it in here and set it up. Here's my honest review about this chair. I love the position that you get in when you're in it. But the padding, even though this is the memory foam padding, the padding is not enough. Maybe for someone lighter, it would be fine. But for me, it's not that comfortable for more than maybe 20 minutes. So I thought about returning it because there's a 30-day return policy. And I really wanted to like it. So I started experimenting with different pillows. And I got a king-size memory foam pillow, put it on the back there, and that did the trick. It's perfect. It's as comfortable as I wanted it to be. This was $4,300. So take that in consideration if you're buying one of these. It has an articulating head piece here, and that's not powered. But the powered versions like this one have this that goes up and down. I'll show you that. So you can just do the footrest. And this is pretty comfortable. But again, the back part is not great. But when you go in this position, right there is the sweet spot. And you can even go down with this if you want. You can go back a little further. Now that to me is just too much. You can fall asleep really easy on these. And I don't really care about the heating element in the even more upscale one because I have a heating pad that I can use. So this was, I think, $20 at Target. It's just their house brand memory foam pillow. And this is exactly what this chair needed. This is awesome. Got my headphones here. Put a drink right here. Good to go. Anyway, that is my honest review of this chair. Hope this helps one person decide if they want to buy one of these. Again, if you're a lighter person under 200 pounds, this may be a perfect chair without any padding. But for us big boys, it's not as comfortable as I thought it would be. Anyway, that's it. Thanks.